Hello guys, and welcome to part 4 of my Dark Souls the board game night playthrough. Here I'm doing my solo playthrough as the knight as we continue to dither our way through the level 1 encounters. Our knight has proven himself to be ill-equipped for, for the Dark Souls dungeons. But the exciting thing is, in part 4 we're going to be starting probably quite foolhardily our level 2 encounter, and this is going to be the Sentinel's Wrath. So my poor knight is going to be going up against a single lone Sentinel, and we're going to see if we can take this guy down. But I just took a look at his stat card and it's not looking good. Yeah, so thank you for being here. If you like this content, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun stuff, and I really appreciate you guys checking this video out and clicking here. And yeah, hope to do more of these in the future, but I hope you enjoy this part 4, and I'll see you guys at the outro. Cheers. Okay, welcome back. We have just arrived at our next encounter, which is the Sentinel's Wrath. So we have gravestone here, we have another barrel, and we have up in this corner the big boy himself, the Sentinel. So I have not went against a Sentinel since playing the game solo, so I really don't know what to expect. So let's take a look at the Sentinel's stats, because it's going to be his turn first. I was scared, so I started in the corner here. I'm going to let him kind of meander towards me while I try and understand what his whole shtick is going to be. So let's take a look at the Sentinel's stats. Gonna take a look for his card. Okay, here we go. So, looking at the Sentinel's stats, he's going to move 1 towards me. So he's going to move, there's a barrel there, so I think the logical thing for him to do is to move here. He has a range of 1, as depicted here. And he's going to attack everyone on the node for 6. So I'm not in any of these range 1 nodes around him, so I'm okay at the moment. But he has 10 health for me to have to try and chew through, and he has 2 physical resistance, so this is going to be extremely difficult. Kind of at this point I kind of wish I had a ranged weapon to try and kite him before he got to me. Unfortunately I don't, so I think I'm just going to have to meet this guy head on for some melee combat. So wish me luck. Here we go. Gonna get to my turn. And I'm just gonna walk on up. I'm gonna move to there. And yeah, I'm not sure if it makes sense for me to really press the attack now. I think I'm gonna let him come to me. That could be foolish, but I don't really see the need to spend stamina at the moment to do the first attack. That said, he will push me. No, his movement pushes. His movement pushes, not his attack. Sorry, I'm looking at his stat card. I'll just show you what I'm looking at here. So his movement will push because he's such a big chonky boy, but his attack doesn't push. So yeah, I think I'm going to end my first turn there, and we're going to go back to the Sentinel now. So the Sentinel is going to move 1 node towards me. He's going to move up to there, and he has a range of 1 because he's got this massive pole axe, and he's going to hit me for 6 physical damage. So I have my trusty black iron armor, and my kite shield. So I'm going to roll this and hope for at least 6. Okay, I don't think I can even roll 6 on this. I think 6 is possible, but so the rule for my black iron armor is orange dice -1. So I rolled a 3, so I am going to take 3 damage. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be hard. Okay, so then it's going to come back to my turn. So I'm going to do my free move up. I'll be on the same node as the Sentinel. We're on node 5. And I'm going to do my my heavy attack for 4 stamina. This could be foolish. Spend 4 stamina. I'm going to do my heavy attack, which is going to be 1 black, 1 blue. See what we can do. Around. Not good enough. So I rolled a 2, and he has 2 physical resistance, as you can see here. So he just tanks that. But I'm going to flip my lucky coin. Flip that over. And I'm going to re-roll the blue die. To no avail. To no avail. So that is a swing and a miss. I need to get a sound effect for just like a swing. Hey! Okay, I'm gonna probably butcher your name, so I apologize, but thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. Sun Temple Radio. Thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. You joined just as I'm about to get my ass whipped. So that's going to conclude my turn. And the Sentinel is now going to push me. So he's going to push me off. And then he moves 1 closer to me, which then pushes me to this node, because he has the push symbol. And then he's going to keep me at the distance of 1 and use his long pole arm to hit me again for 6 physical damage. So I get, again, my shield, which is a black die, and my armor, which is an orange dice. And let's see if I can... Okay. So I rolled 3, which, per the rules of my black iron armor, I always take 1 off. So I've rolled a 3 again. So I am going to take another 3 damage. I only have 1 health left for now. But that's going to conclude his turn, and it's going to be my turn now. So on my turn, I regain 3. This isn't going great. I think I'm really in a position where I have to drink my Estus flask, so I'm going to drink my Estus. Pardon that. I will rejuvenate. And I'm going to walk up my 1 free walk, just up to his node. And I'm going to spend 4 stamina to hit him with my heavy attack. Okay, so my heavy attack is 1 blue and 1 black. Okay, nice. Okay, so I rolled a 5. He has, just to remind you guys, so his physical resistance is 2. That negates the 2. So I do 3 damage to him. And he has 10 health. So 3 damage to him. So I think that went as well as it could have for that round. It's now going to be the Sentinel's turn again. So he's going to push me back again. And then he's going to move up. And he's going to push me again. And then he's gonna pierce me with his big pole arm again for, again, 6 damage. So I'm gonna roll my defense die again. So again, -1. So I take 4 damage. This is like a mini boss all in itself. Okay, then it's going to be my turn again. I'm going to leave up the stats for the Sentinel so as we can reference it. But I regain 3. I think I really have no option but to always use my heavy attack because I would need a perfect roll. So on a blue dice, the maximum you can get is 3, which would be 1 damage to the Sentinel after he takes the 2 physical resistance. But there's only a 1 in 6 chance of rolling that 3. So I'm really forced to do my heavy attacks and spend the stamina, which is going to really put me in a difficult position. But I think I have to do it. So I'm going to, walk on up to him. I pressed the wrong button on my overlay, so it sounds like I just opened the chest. I didn't. I think I'm about to open a can of whoop ass on myself. I just got a message in chat from Sun Temple Radio saying good luck. I think I'm going to need it, but I appreciate it. So I've spent 4 stamina, which is then going to be my blue and my black dice for my heavy attack on my longsword here. Let's see if I can try and chip away again some more health off this guy. Okay, I rolled a 4, so minus the 2, so -1, -2, so 2 damage go through. I've done another 2 damage to the Sentinel, which, all things considered, isn't too bad. So I've now done a total of 5 damage to him, so he's at half health. But I have 2 health remaining, which isn't good. So it's now going to be the Sentinel's turn again. So as before, he's going to push me back here, and then he's going to move up and push me back here. And then he's going to pole arm me into this corner for 6 physical damage. Got my 2 dice here. Okay. So 3 goes to 2. I rolled a 4. So that would kill me. That would kill me. So I'm now in a position where I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my ultimate. And I'm going to steadfast. So just to remind you guys of what my ultimate is. The ultimate for the night is stand fast. Once per spark, after making a block roll, the knight may roll 1 additional blue die and add it to the roll. So I'm going to add this to my roll. So I rolled a 3, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He attacks for 6, so I take no damage. Thank goodness, but I've now spent I now have no Estus, no lucky coin, and no heroic ability, and I only have 2 health remaining, so things aren't looking great. Things aren't looking great. But it is now my turn, so I'm going to recover 3 stamina. I'm going to walk on up. I'm going to do some quick maths in my head here. The maximum that I can get on the orange dice is 3 or 5. So I'm in a position now where I can't do my heavy attack. Done some quick mathematics in my head, and I'm going to have to do the 1 in 6 chance for the 3 damage. It's the only thing I can do to try and defeat him. Because the most damage I could think to do to him this turn would be 3 damage, which wouldn't be enough to kill him, and I need to be able to survive. I'm I'm in a really sticky situation here where I unfortunately don't think there's a way that I can defeat this guy with my current gear. We might have to do some more grinding in the first encounter again to try and get some better gear. Like I said, this entire first campaign is just going to be, what was the name of it again? It's just going to be the Shattered Dungeon over and over and over again. But yeah, let's do my regular attack and let's really hope for that 3. It's a 2. It's not going to be enough. That's going to be negated by his armor, and it's going to be back to his turn. So again, he's going to push me back. He's going to walk up 1. He's going to push me back here, and then he's going to spear me for 6 damage. Roll my resistance. So my 1 on this orange went down to a 0. Here are the rules on my armor. So I rolled a 2, so I take 4 damage. Is not good. I'm really doing quite badly. So I have I have 1 health left basically. I'm about to regain some stamina, so on my turn I'll regain stamina. But I don't have enough stamina now where I can even do my heavy attack because like I said, I'm really hurting. So I'm going to walk on up to him, face him down, and I'm going to do my light attack with my 1 blue die. Oh, I got the 3. Okay, so I did actually manage to take another piece of damage to him. He's now at 6 wounds out of 10, but I have no way to heal myself, and yeah, things aren't looking great. So he again is going to push me back, and he's going to move up and push me back, and he is going to again pierce me with 6 damage, which I roll 3, so I take 3 damage, and unfortunately guys, that is going to be me. The Sentinel has defeated me. The new armor I got just wasn't I need a new sword. I need a new weapon, or I need a ranged weapon, or yeah, maybe if I was like a dodgy character, it might be to my advantage. But my knight, I only have physical resistances. Yeah, that guy, yeah, he kicked my ass. That's kind of like a mini boss all in its own. But yeah, I think that's gonna be a great place to conclude the stream for today, which is also going to conclude this. I'm going to cut this up into its own YouTube episode, and I think when we start the next stream, I'll start back at the bonfire. What I will do now is I will lose my souls. I will make sure I comply with the rules, and I will put these 5 souls back on this, and I will reset the Sentinel back to his node, and he will regain all of his health. So in order to get that 5 souls, I'm going to have to make my way through the first encounter again, through, what was it called again? The Shattered Dungeon, and then back onto the Sentinel's Wrath. But again, thank you so much for everyone who followed along in chat, offered words of encouragement. And I hope you guys enjoyed. This is going to be my first campaign into Dark Souls the board game with my knight character. Again, we're going against the Titanite demon. Hopefully we can get to him. I only have 1 spark left after this, so we'll pick up the next stream and the next video back at the bonfire. We'll reduce our spark down, and we'll pick ourselves up and we'll start again. But thank you again for everyone who followed along, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. I really appreciate you guys being here, and yeah, I'll see you guys at the next one, and have a great night. Thanks again. Okay, well, dear oh dear, I think that went about as well as we expected. This Chad absolutely annihilated us. We really didn't stand a chance. The knight just got kicked around the table and stomped into the dirt. Even with his shiny new black iron armor, it just could not withstand the punishment that the Sentinel was dishing out. Not unexpected. Not unexpected. I think I mentioned this in the last video episode, which was the main takeaway I have from this first campaign run. And I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get back into Dark Souls, the board game, learning my setup, understanding the rules, and seeing what's best to make enjoyable content for this board game, which I love. But the main mistake I've made is not allotting myself any souls as a solo character at the start of the playthrough. I think I naively said, no, I don't want 16 souls. That seems too much. I don't want to make the game super easy. But I think going from 16 in the old rules to 0 was just too much of a deficit for me to make up, that kind of skill gap, shall we say. I think if I had, even like 4 souls to play with at the start, either level up a couple of stats or do one initial 4-card loot drop at the start from Blacksmith Andre to give myself something to work towards. I think that's definitely what I'm going to adopt moving forward in further playthroughs. But yeah, as always, if you guys have any comments, any rules that I'm doing wrong, anything about the setup that you guys think I should tweak or streamline moving forward, what I would say is this part, I think we're in part 4 now, was still part of my very first stream. So as far as tweaking some of the audio levels and kind of speeding up some of the transitions, that'll come in the next parts moving forward. I'm definitely taking that feedback on board. But yeah, if you guys have house rules for, how many souls you guys start with, if you're just doing a solo playthrough, let me know in the comments so as I can... I'm trying not to do too many house rules because I want to try and stay as close to the Dark Souls experience as possible, but I also want to make engaging and fun content for everyone and have a good time myself. I'm still having a good time getting my ass kicked, but we're going to have to go back to the Shattered Dungeon in the last part because we're going to go down to 1 spark now. It's going to be our last life, so I can no longer rest at the bonfire. So I think the writing's probably on the wall for this first night playthrough. I think part 5 is going to conclude this playthrough because I just don't think the knight's going to make it to the Titanite Demon. But hey, maybe he'll surprise us. But tune in for the next episode to find out. Thanks for being here, guys. Take care.